So we're testing the handling on both these bad boys. It's gonna be a Truggy 4x4 VXL Traxxas Rustler versus my LOSI Tenacity Pro short course truck, the Falcon Tires version, Brenthal race cars version. So just a quick size up. As you can see, the length difference in these bad boys is pretty different. There's quite a bit of length more on the short course truck versus the Rustler. And there's different handling capabilities when you're running them on the off terrain like this. So we'll kind of observe the differences. So of course you could change the tires on this thing to make it a lot more tight on the turns, but of course, you know, these are stock. The one thing I do on the Rustler when you first get them is basically change the shocks. I mean, get them GTR shocks, upgrade the shocks. The stiffness is pretty whack when you first buy the car. I'm just warning you guys, but after a while it gets kind of nice and easy to control because of the fact that you're basically handling the terrain a little better with the, and it does have that wheelie bar on it, which is really nice, and you could like don't have to worry about it flipping over as much because of that wheelie bar. But this thing is, you know, it's pretty quick for what it, you know, at the box. I mean, so handling, you know, the turn like that is pretty good. I mean, feeling how it is, I'd say it's very controllable. I could probably do some damage with this thing on the track. You know, you don't have to, you don't need any like handbrake or nothing like that to run it. It just kind of runs really well on the dirt. So here's a rocky area kind of. See, on the rocks it kind of picks up a little quicker, and it's not as like losing traction. So the thing with the Fireteam 6S, you know, you got that handbrake. It's supposed to lose traction so you could drift really well, right? That's the whole purpose of the thing. But when you know, with the RC car as powerful as the ones we have nowadays, we don't really need the e-brake, but it's a kind of cool novelty to have. I do agree with that. So that thing running on the dirt is absolutely amazing. I will show you guys some of that footage, but you know, having fun out here, getting back RCs, I really miss it. I'm eating dust right now, but it is all good, man. It's worth it. It's worth it to eat a little dust. Now, after running it, let me just woo! Damn. I'm gonna run the short course truck, but I'm kind of addicted to running this now because it's so sick. You know, you could just like drive so good. I mean, the handling is great on this because it's so low. I think that's the main thing, because it's so low. You know what I mean? The truck is like absolutely like hugging the ground, and when it's hugging the ground like that, you could like, I don't know, it just turns really well, in my opinion. Like, it definitely drifts really well going up and down. So but the bad thing is, I gotta tell you guys, you gotta be careful, because I like my cars super fast, so I gear them up. You know, when you gear them up like that, you're not supposed to be like really running on the dirt like this, because it can overheat real quick. So considering all things, you kind of want to just street run it. But Oh my gosh, this thing handles actually really good as well. Look at that thing. The lights really help. I think it's helping me drive better. Who knows? Oh man. I love this truck, honestly. I run it like so much. It's like crazy. I just like running up and down these this little dirt path because it gives you like pretty good look at the car, you know, and I love how that dirt just kind of peels out. You know, you could stay on track. It really helps your driving skills when it's like that. You could do like donuts, or you could just drive it, you know, and cruise, which is what I like to do. Just be careful when you go to bed. You're gonna have sand in your bed, and you're gonna have like all this sand in your bedroom. You know, off-road now, clean later. That's the way I see it. Off-road now and clean later. Let's see. Woo. That is absolutely sick, guys. Did you guys see that? The bush covered it, but that was sick as hell. You guys missed it. That was so sick. That tight turn I just did. You ain't gotta really let go of the throttle when you're doing this, as long as you kind of know how the tires are letting go or losing a little traction, because you could basically take it where you want to take it, you know what I mean? You get used to RCing for a while. My skills have been kind of off course for a while, but for what it is, just don't want to hit a tree, if you know what I'm saying. You don't want to hit a tree. I'll be doing donuts around the Rustler. I brought my Stampede out here, and it was like so fun to drive too. You know, you just be fishtailing it. I actually like the fishtails. They're both way more fast than you need for, you know, a little off-roading action. So handling wise, is the short course truck better to handle than the Rustler? Probably not. I think the Rustler handles better because of the thicker wheels, the wider trim, because that's obviously for like good handling, you know, when you have wider wheels. This is just nice looking. I mean, it has that lean a little bit, but it's got a little less lean than the actual Slash, you know, when you, oh, woo, dig it through. Oh man, the battery's out. Yeah, so the issue here was actually this battery is a little too long for the tray. So what I'm gonna actually do is there's 3 screws under here. I'm just gonna unscrew them and re-drill 3 to make it a little longer, because these HRBs are great batteries and they last long, they hold the charge. I've had it for about over a year and a half. But the thing is, it's kind of longer than the average battery, but I think they've never ballooned. They last longer, so I don't know if the length is better than the thickening of the actual battery. But you know, I had a string all tied up. It was ghetto as heck. I kind of fished it through these holes and tried to hold it on because I was too lazy to like get it done. So that was ghetto, but I got some running in there for you guys to see. We'll just finish off a little bit of the Rustler, just kill off these batteries, you know what I mean? Because I haven't charged them for a while, but they're good batteries because they held it. So the ghetto thing with this truck is I'm using the same batteries, but it's not even tied in the truck. But because this you know, the body has that lever to enter it, it kind of holds the battery, so the battery's not even sealed in because those HRB batteries are too long, like I showed you guys. So it is what it is, you know, it's working. As long as I don't jump it, I think and the body doesn't fly off, the battery won't just go flying and like tearing my ESC out or anything like that. So you guys, you know, that's the good thing about, I guess, this body, if you just want to do light, like kind of dirt runs. But yeah, I honestly say the handling's a little better on this than the short course truck, because obviously the wider, you know, A-arms, etc. See how good I could turn on it. But it's still good, you know. That's sick, dude. Woo! Damn. What a beast. You don't have to go like full speed, you know, because you'll lose control and hit one of these trees. Next thing you know, your car's broken. On the straightaways, speed up. You know, that's like a professional right there. But yeah, we'll kill off these batteries, like I said, and but I think you guys missed the footage. I was talking about the diff oil. Yeah, oh, you see that big old rock right there? The diff oil leaks a little bit. This car sits a little lower, so unless you change out and upgrade the shocks, you'll be scraping that up. Unless you're gonna do like just normal, like easy bashing, kind of like what I do, you'll probably be fine. But if you're worried about that, but just upgrade the shocks, you know, check the seals, make sure it's not leaking. A lot of traction cars always start leaking. They don't like seal it good out of the factory, I don't think, but they do sell a lot of these damn rigs, so what do you expect, you know? God, I love driving this thing. That's full throttle right there. I don't know if this thing's gonna overheat. Oh, I could feel it dying. Yeah, once you get that little lower like power, like you lose power, you know the battery's probably out. But anyways, yeah, I got that running to finish off the batteries. Man, it's pretty good for not running for like a year and a half. Some of these batteries still holding the charge. Anyways, happy Mother's Day. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, one last thing. You see what I mean? Look how long the dang thing is. It ain't gonna fit in here good. Look at this. Me trying to lock it down. It ain't gonna fit in here good. But yeah. So anyways, check out that. Ooh, beautiful. With all the rocks and debris in this bad boy.